Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's end-of-day world currencies, global stock markets and commodities wrap-up for Thursday, June 12, 2025. Kicking things off, I'm Victoria Cashmore. Key world currencies showed broad weakness in the greenback today. The US dollar hit an all-time low against the euro, dropping 0.0073 to 0.8630, marking its fifth consecutive down day. The dollar also reached a new low against sterling at 0.7346. Returns data shows significant weakness in the greenback, with the month-to-date decline against the euro reaching 2.04%. The Swiss franc has seen the strongest gains against the dollar, with a week-to-date return of minus 1.3% for the dollar-franc pair. The greenback hit a fresh all-time low against the Singapore dollar at 1.2787. The US dollar extended its losing streak against the loonie to 3 days, while showing strong downward volatility against most Asian currencies. Year-to-date returns show broad dollar weakness, with notable declines of 7.8% against the Kiwi and 6.3% versus the Singapore dollar. The dollar remains relatively stable against the rupee, being the only major pair showing modest gains today.
Looking at global stock market tracking ETFs, I'm Max Profit. Taiwan leads with a 1.6% gain to 56.74, showing strong upward momentum for 5 consecutive days. Switzerland and Norway both reached new all-time highs, with Switzerland up 1.5% and Norway climbing 1.3%. Spain and France also hit new peaks, breaking out of recent consolidation patterns. Return metrics show Taiwan outperforming with an 8.3% month-to-date gain. Norway has demonstrated consistent strength with a 28.4% year-to-date return. Spain stands out with the highest year-to-date performance, up 41.6%, while Switzerland and France both show steady gains above 21% for the year. Among underperforming markets, Turkey leads declines, dropping 1.6% to 31.57. Israel fell 1.2%, marking its 4th consecutive down day. India slipped nearly 1%, while Thailand has been moving sideways for 3 days. Brazil showed minimal movement, dipping just 0.24%. Looking at returns, Turkey shows the most significant weakness with an 11.9% year-to-date decline. Thailand follows with an 11.6% year-to-date loss. Despite today's decline, Brazil maintains a strong 25% year-to-date gain, while India and Israel hold modest positive returns for the year.
Considering commodities, I'm Liquidity. Gold futures led metals higher, rising 63.60 to 3,407.30, showing a very strong positive trend and breaking upward after 3 flat days. Aluminum futures gained 39.25 to 2,482.25, marking 3 consecutive up days with notable volatility. Looking at returns, gold futures stands out with a 29% year-to-date gain. Silver futures has shown impressive monthly performance, up 10.3%. Aluminum futures leads this week with a 3.3% advance. In energy markets, both crude benchmarks moved higher with strong upward volatility. Brent crude rose 0.44 to 70.21, while crude oil gained 0.67 to 68.82. Natural gas edged up to 3.54 with mixed positive momentum. Energy returns show strength this month, with crude oil up 13.2% and Brent gaining 11.8%. Gasoline and heating oil both show positive momentum, advancing over 7% month to date. lean hogs surged 5.3% to 108.90, marking its fifth consecutive all-time high close. Live cattle dipped slightly to 214.35, despite hitting an intraday record. Feeder cattle remained steady at 311.18. Livestock returns highlight lean hogs' remarkable 34% year-to-date gain. Feeder cattle has advanced 18.3% this year, while live cattle shows an 11.9% increase. In grains, wheat extended its decline for a fifth straight day to 522.75. Soybean futures dropped amid high volatility to 1,042.25. Oat futures showed strength, breaking upward after 3 flat days. Grain returns show oats leading with a 14.9% year-to-date gain. Wheat has struggled, down 6.5% this year. Corn and soybeans show modest movement this month. Soft commodities displayed mixed performance today. Coffee futures fell to 344.35, down for the third consecutive day. Sugar broke upward after 5 days of flat trading, rising 1.7% to 16.71. Cocoa advanced to 9,202, while orange juice extended its decline to 4 straight sessions. The week-to-date returns show significant weakness in cocoa, down 10.3%. Orange juice has experienced the most substantial year-to-date decline at 44.3%. Sugar stands out as the only commodity showing positive weekly returns at 1.3%.
And with that, we conclude another end-of-day world currency, markets and commodities wrap-up. I'm Victoria Cashmore, along with my AI co-hosts Max Profit and Liquidity. Thanks for watching. Look for daily wrap-ups every day just after 5 p.m. New York time. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports, written, narrated and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency, and commodities. Thanks for watching.